Thank you for joining us today, everybody. I'm Greg Parker. Right off the top, very big news involving Indiana's Democratic choice for United States Senate. Baron Hill, the former Indiana 9th District Congressman, is withdrawing his name from this November's U.S. Senate ballot. And now, a very familiar name and face may be his replacement. We have breaking news from your local election headquarters today. Baron Hill announced this morning that he is dropping out of the U.S. Senate race. He would have been facing current Indiana 9th District Congressman Republican Todd Young, who defeated Hill for the congressional seat in 2008, and recent polling shows he could do the same this November. But Hill made this surprise announcement on his Facebook page this morning. In it, he says, quote, "While our campaign had been making great progress and building momentum all over Indiana, it is simply not enough to fight back against the slew of out-of-state special interests and dark money that is certain to come our way between now and November." He continues with, "Democrats have a very real chance at winning this Senate seat, especially with a strong nominee who has the money, name identification, and resources to win. I do not want to stand in the way of Democrats winning Indiana and the United States Senate." That's the end of his quote there. So now the big question at this hour is, who's going to be the new Democratic nominee? Well, according to numerous reports, that man will be former U.S. Senator and Indiana Governor Evan Bayh. Former Senator Bayh served in the United States Senate from 1999 to 2011, but it was what he did in 2010 that Democrats are still talking about. This is when Bayh made the surprise announcement that he would not seek re-election for another term in the Senate. And this, of course, made available the Senate seat that would be won by Republican Dan Coats. Now that Coats is retiring, the seat, of course, is available. Bayh still has plenty of money in his former campaign account. The Indy Star is reporting at least $9 million. Now, Eyewitness News, of course, is your local election headquarters, everybody, so stay with us for the very latest. We're going to be following this all afternoon, and I'm sure a lot of new details will be filtering in as the hours go by. Meanwhile, the Republican National Convention begins a week from today, believe it or not, and that means that presumptive nominee Donald Trump could be just days, possibly hours away from naming his running mate, and speculation continues to grow that his choice could be a Hoosier. A new report from the Washington Times states that Indiana Governor Mike Pence will almost certainly be chosen to join Trump on the Republican ticket. Now, the conservative newspaper puts the odds of that happening at 95%, citing sources close to the campaign and the governor. Now, Pence met with Trump last week in New Jersey, but says no offer has been made. Trump is scheduled to hold a rally tomorrow in Westerfield following a fundraiser with Pence in Indianapolis. So the two are going to be together in about 24 hours. And an announcement could come at that time. So again, be sure to stay with Eyewitness News for the latest as we head into next week's convention. Obviously, a lot going on in the political arena on this Monday.